And yes, I had an accident. Oh my god! Road accident, I mean real accident. Hi guys, welcome back to Road Gist with Abosede. And yes, I had an accident. Oh my god! Road accident, I mean real accident. But nobody died. Nobody died, obviously I did not die. So what happened on this day? I was at home. So I had a lot to do that day. I was supposed to go to the mechanic because there's this sound coming from the tire side, right, from the tire. So I had to get it to the mechanic so they can fix that. And then I have to help a friend pick up something from home and go pick her up at our workplace and then go drop that stuff and herself somewhere. So it was really a lot. Now, pay attention to every detail, please. So that day, I woke up, I dressed up, I picked up the car, I drove to the mechanic. Yeah, to the mechanic, right? And he fixed the car, we had test run, we drove, we came back, nothing was wrong with the car. And I left, I went back home to pick my friend's stuff. So I waited a while, I waited for some time so that it will, like, I wanted the time to shall pass so that I can just go to our workplace and pick her up without having to wait. So I entered. Now let me tell you all this location. Like I said in the previous video, if you had seen them, I said I stay close to Elele. I actually mean Ologweru side. So I was going to Mechanic Village to fix the car. So after I left Mechanic Village, I went back home to pick my friend's stuff. So I was supposed to go to Mokola to pick her up. So that was it. So I got to Mokola, and if you know Mokola very well in Ibadan, or your state, if you know Mokola very well, you will realize that it's a very busy place, very busy. If you're going to park, you have to park properly so that somebody just don't scratch your car or anything. So I parked, but then I realized that the cars that were parked, there are two side tires are on the walkway and the other two on the road. So like that was the best way to park. So but me, I was parked right on the road. So I came down, I checked the car, I'm like, oh, let me try if I can take my car. Mind you, I am a learner. So I said, let me see if my tires could, have their way on the walkway too. Immediately I entered the car. I started the car. Ignition not come on. The car did not start. I think that was the first sign. But of course I wasn't paying attention. So the car didn't come on. I go down, I'm like, what? It is what it is. I'm going upstairs, man. So I went to her office, I stayed a while, and then she was done. Okay, babe, let's go. Then we get down. We got down, we entered. It was as if I was expecting a miracle to happen to the car. I mean, something that didn't start some minute ago, and I just entered, like, expecting it to start. So I entered, I turned on the ignition again, nothing was happening. She said, what happened? I said, that was what happened when I parked. I mean, so we went to, the regular thing you do, you hit the battery, you hit it again, start again, nothing was happening. And I was wondering, what could have happened? I mean, I just left the mechanic's place, like, so what is happening? So we went upstairs to call some guys there, not guys actually. The the husband of the boss was around, so we're really lucky. So he came downstairs to check it for us and two of his friends, and they were just saying different things. I'm like, what is happening? Please let me know. This car is not mine, it's for my dad, and I cannot speak English. So they said, they were saying different things, of course. So they said they were going to help us push it somehow, I think in Yoruba terms they call it Mama Joseph, in a way that they put it in free mode or neutral and then push it in a free place or something like that. So they did it, and then I entered, but then they told us, go home straight, don't branch anywhere in case this thing repeats itself, but we have to drop these things off. So in my head I'm like, you know what, we'll risk it, we'll go and drop it. Now from Mokola, we're going to Bodija to drop them off, and then from Bodija, I'm going back to Ologweru, right? And it was already getting a little bit late, so we're going, and I was being careful, like the traffic, so that the car just don't go off. I was so very attentive, like I was holding my steering like this, my brain, everything was in it, like this thing must not stop. So we got to Bodija. I didn't turn. Oh, now before we got to Bodija, that was when the accident happened, guys. I was going, the gentle girl that I am, driving gently and all that. Then there was this guy and this woman. I already saw them afar off. They were actually walking against traffic, if you know what I mean. They were walking against traffic, and I already saw them quite alright. But because I was getting to my stop, I was moving towards the end of the road. So, and all of a sudden, from nowhere, this guy just bumped into the road without looking at the back if there was an oncoming car or anything. And then I just hit this guy. The only thing I heard was bah. I just heard that sound, but I didn't know what happened. So I had to park, and I was like, what the hell was that? My friend was scared, and I was like, what happened? Then I just realized that the side mirror, the guy's hand hit the side mirror, and the side mirror is broken. I mean, like, badly broken. And then the guy walked up to us, and he was like, he was trying to, I think he knew he was faulty in a way. I mean, he was guilty. I mean, he was guilty in a way, but I was like, guys, let's see my reaction. Like, guy, why are you walking against traffic? Why did you just bump into the road? Why? I was like, a lot of questions at the same time. Then my friend was trying to calm us down, like, oh, calm down, sorry, calm down, sorry, calm down, sorry. At the end of the day, I just like, I'm sorry, but you know what? You don't do that. And then in my head, I'm like, oh God, how am I supposed to fix this car? It's late already. There's issue with the engine. There's all this, all that. I was so confused. I was really scared that day, to be sincere. Then I shall went to drop our stuff. I didn't turn off the ignition. I left it that way. We offloaded everything, and then I'm to go home alone. Oh God, that day I wish I could bring my feelings into it. It was so terrible, you know, being a learner, you are alone, the car is not working, you have to get home. I had to get fuel, but I couldn't get the fuel because I feel like if I turn off the ignition and the put fuel finish and the car is not starting, what happens? I said, well, the empty tanker that is blinking to my face, we'll get home like that together. But I was just happy, and I'm grateful to God that I got home. I got home with the car, I got home, everything was fine, and I could not tell them at all that I had an accident. So the only thing I did was I already called my mechanic, like, oh, I want to this thing happened, where am I going to fix it? So he already gave me the direction. So I had to like close the mirror for the very first time. I closed the mirror. Yes, I closed the mirror, and then that was how I got through that night. Oh, it wasn't even only the mirror, the bumper at the back too. I hit it on the face. Guys, a lot happened to me that day because I was trying to turn in the compound, and because I was scared, a lot was happening. I just had an accident. I just did all that. I just did the bumper again. That one too break into two. That day was just a bad day. So now, what's the moral lesson? As a learner, things will happen. I'm not saying literally that you have accidents, but things will definitely happen for the first time. So don't be scared. Just make sure you're in control. My friends have shared their experience. One said, oh, I was going to press brake, and then I just hit the accelerator and the thing just flew, and these things will happen. Once you already know they will happen, then I think you'll be in a better position to take control. Be in control. Don't lose focus, because at that point, if you're too scared, oh my God, things might get worse. So things happen for the first time. Being a learner is just normal. It's normal. I'm saying it is normal. So be in control, basically. So that's what I wanted to know. That was my own first accident, and I'm not praying for another. Never ever. So that is it on today's gist. Yeah, road gist for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please from Becky, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button now, and like, share, comment, everything. Tell me your experience when you were learning. What happened to you? What was that thing that happened to you that looks so like, oh my God, I'm gonna finish, I'm done. So tell me, I want to know. Let's rub minds, let's share with other people so they know that they are not alone. Those things happening to you is normal. Yeah, thank you. Till we'll meet again. drive safely. Please ride safely and walk safely. Bye.